Vaishali and you are watching Krusharaj Classes YouTube channel. Each and every one, we wish to be successful in our life. But most of the time, we don't get the expected result for our efforts. And then what we do? Blame our fate. We are not so lucky. Our stars are not so good. And this is the reason why we don't get the expected result. Yes, to some extent it's correct. Our stars are responsible. At least I personally believe in this. But this is not the only factor responsible for not getting the expected result. There are actually 5 steps. There are 5 main steps which are responsible for your success. You have to follow those 5 steps. There are in fact 5 factors. Yes, 5 factors which are responsible for our success. Our success depends on these main 5 factors, and our fate is the 5th factor, and which we consider first. If we are lucky, yes, we will get what we expect. If we are not lucky, we will not get. No, it's not so. So what are the first 4 factors? So let's talk about the 5 factors which are responsible for success in our life. So before I start with the first factor, I would like to request all of you to please press the subscribe button and subscribe our channel so that you will get the regular updates of such useful videos. So now let's move to the factors responsible for success. Watch this video till end. This is definitely going to change your life. The first one. The first factor is set the goal. How many of you set your goal in advance? Whenever I ask my students that what you are going to do next, means after 10th standard, because I take tuition only up to 10th standard, 50% of the students are blank. Let's see. Depends on the marks. Not yet decided. So 50% of the students give such answers. So this is the first factor where most of the students goes wrong. So first thing, you have to set the goal. What you have to do in your life. What is going to be your destiny in your life. Whether you want to become a doctor, whether you want to become an engineer, whether you want to become a teacher, whether you want to become architect, whatever it is. First you have to decide. Because if your goal is not clear, then the next steps are definitely going to fail. Okay. Once the goal is decided, then what is the next step? Next step is you have to make a perfect plan to reach your goal. Perfect planning. Now, if you want to become a doctor, perfect planning, well in advance, before you face the board exam of 10th standard, you have to decide, because if you want to become a doctor, you have to go for science stream. For that, you have to get good marks. According to that, you have to start your preparation right from the beginning. Then what next I have to do, in which college I want to take admission, then after that for medical, in which college I want to go. So all these things requires a perfect plan. So the next step is the perfect plan. Yes, because even most of the people go wrong even in this case. They set a goal, but they don't make the perfect plan required to reach their goal. Now the goal is set, plan is ready. Now what is the next thing? The third thing is you have to gather the tools. You have to gather all the required tools to make your plan actually work. Now, as I said, as we are taking example of becoming a doctor. So here the tools are everything, whatever is required for your plan to make work. Including your reference book, your notes, including your pen, pencil, everything is going to be tool. Apart from this, even the college, the place which you are going to select, even that we can consider it as a tool. Suppose the place is far away from your house. Then the vehicle which you are going to use, even that is going to be the tool. So you have to think of all these things. When you make your plan to work for you, you have to take care that you have all the required tools to make your plan work for you. Then the next thing, fourth step. Fourth step is the actual action. You have to now actually work on all these things. Goal is set, plan is ready, all the tools are ready with you. Now you have to actually work. Means the efforts what you take, how much time you study, in what way you study, what actually physical and mental efforts you take to reach your goal is the fourth important step. So, goal is set. We have set the plan. We gathered all the tools required to reach our goal. Now we have to actually work on all these things. Then the fifth part comes your fate, which we always blame first. Okay, this part is important. Fifth factor is important, but not completely responsible for your success or failure. Everything, your goal is set, you are ready for exam, but suppose at the time of exam something goes wrong. If you are not well, okay, you are not in a position to attend the exam, then this we can say it's a fate. So we can say your stars are not supporting you at that time. So now hope the correct track, the correct 5 steps are clear to you. So don't blame your fate, your stars, if you don't get the expected result. Check whether you have followed the first 4 steps properly or no, and then think of this 5th step. So if you want to become successful in your life, follow these 5 steps. Nothing can stop you from being successful. Nothing can stop you from reaching your goal. So I once again repeat that subscribe our channel to get the regular updates of such interesting videos, and thank you so much for watching this video.